Hey, welcome back. I'm Roller Coaster Rider.
And I'm Kay. Hi.
Hey, we've got a special guest, Nikki the cat. Not Coaster Cat. This is our other cat. The one who doesn't like to be filmed. Or would probably stay long enough to be filmed.
Yeah, she wants to stay on one spot.
Anyway, we're reviewing episode 7 entitled Creepy Connie Comes a Calling. We've already reviewed a later episode, which is Creepy Connie 3 The Creepening, which I told Kay was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of obviously her first appearance. Talk for a second.
Yeah, it's our first appearance of getting to know a little bit more about creepy
Connie.
Connie. She filmed Luke in math class, and Luke was texting or sleeping, not paying attention. So she offered to tutor him, and Jessie was like, "Oh, good, that would be great." And Jessie didn't realize how creepy she was until
Luke was dancing with a bunch of people, and she was filming. That's how
with two cameras,
yeah.
So she could decide later which is his best side, and if she blinked, she wouldn't miss anything.
She would have two backups.
Yeah.
That's kind of the A plot. The B plot is that Ravi has downloaded this kind of essentially it's a Magic 8 Ball app, basically.
Yeah, it's the eye.
Mm-hmm. And he decides to he believes it and does everything with it. Or it decides
fate.
Yeah, it decides his fate. And one of them Zuri and Bertram both don't believe him. So Zuri later on Zuri decides to what's the word? Decides to insult the eye, and then Miss Kipling, well, at this point Mr. Kipling, I think.
Right.
Decides
no,
to
it was the lady.
Mm-hmm. Decides to eat her what was it? What was the pony?
Or a pony or
yeah,
something?
it was Knock Off My Little Pony.
But it was stuffed animal. So.
Mm-hmm. So then Zuri believes it, and then it's later, and then they ask so many questions that they find out that Bertram is going to do the
splits.
Oh yeah, do the splits, choke on stuffing, and at 6:22 is going to
be visited by a dark
stranger.
Yeah.
He obviously doesn't believe it. The first time he does the split.
He makes a banana split.
But then he slips on whipped cream.
Cream that he didn't pick up. He was going to pick it up later, but then decided not to pick it up.
Man, so that's annoying.
It was a triple split.
We're sorry if you can hear that squeaking noise in the back. It's our messed up furnace that we should probably get our money back.
So he made a banana split. He did the split, and then he said he was starting to split his pants.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a triple split.
Yeah. Then we'll get back to that later. Then going back to Creepy Connie, she does tutor him in math, and he does do subtraction, and then Connie invites Luke to a
dance, Harry Potter dance.
Yeah, to the school dance dressed up as Harry Potter characters. And she was going to
go home and whittle him
a wand out of using her knife collection.
Yeah. Which knife should she use?
Mm-hmm.
So then she leaves and she's all excited and everything. And then
Luke blames Jessie, saying that he's dating her or something.
Well, because she keeps texting him like 30 some odd times. a day.
Yeah, Jessie won't allow them to date.
So then she, the next time, comes to visit Jessie
Mm-hmm.
and tells her to stay out of her way.
Yeah, back off.
Because Luke was hers and they were going to be together forever.
And she breaks 2 oranges and squeezes it out and squeezes the oranges all over Jessie.
Yep.
Including getting it in her eye. Which you have to be really strong to be able to do that, I imagine.
Well, I'm sure that they were soft oranges, and I'm sure that they were already cut, slit.
Yeah, but
the premise is you think nothing, that she's just like got this power and this strength.
Yeah. So, then going back to Bertram, the second time about... Oh, no, wait, no, we have to keep on this. Then Then when,
Jessie tells Luke that maybe he shouldn't go to the dance with her.
And
he tells that to Creepy Connie.
And then Creepy Connie decides to steal Kenny the koala.
Luke's stuffed animal.
Mm-hmm. And she does it in like a really scary, like serial killer way, almost.
Yeah.
Because it's dark and it's like stormy rain. What?
Okay, keep going. She's gonna spill that if you don't move something.
Okay.
Jesus.
It was empty.
Yeah. Why the lid wasn't on?
And then,
She wants to come over here.
Jessie and Connie have a meeting in the park to like give back the koala, and
so then Jessie starts pulling on it. Connie has a hold of it, and then the head gets ripped off.
Mm-hmm. And so Jessie returns the koala, revealing that the head was ripped off, and Luke gets really upset and then throws it. Does he throw it at her, or does he just throw it in general?
He throws it in general because he's upset.
And then it gets into... And then he gets into Bertram's mouth. Ew. Wet.
So that's the stuffing.
She's wet.
Okay. That's the stuffing part. And then Ravi and Zuri look at each other like, ah! You know?
Yeah, and are like really scared because like because that at 6:22 p.m. he's gonna get abducted, or he's gonna meet a dark stranger and then probably pass.
So they wait and wait at 6:22, and he's like, ah! And then the elevator opens to reveal Creepy Connie all dressed in
as a Dementor,
all in black and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of freaks him out. And then she has Kenny the koala's head
on a wand.
On a wand. And then Jessie is like, maybe Luke isn't for you. He has never watched.
No. They talk about his flaws.
Yeah. Oh yeah. About not showering, hygiene.
He has a nightlight.
That like a choo-choo train,
Mm-hmm.
and he says it's a reading light, and yeah.
But she's like, when you're in love, you'll overlook the flaws. Then Jessie brings up that Luke has never read one Harry Potter book.
And never seen a movie. And then she's like, ah!
And then leaves.
Yeah, well, after she knocks Kenny off of her wand.
Mm-hmm. Then she leaves. And then Jessie says, I think I can sew these two back together. Or I think I can sew the...
To the table.
Kenny the koala's head and body, I think I can sew it back together.
I need needle and thread
Mm-hmm.
and so much stuffing.
Then at the end, it's Ravi decides that a $3...
$3.99 wasn't it, or something?
Something like that.
App isn't worth it.
Or doesn't know all the answers. And Luke is like, I'm just glad I'm done with Creepy Connie. And then Creepy Connie calls him, and he gets really scared and runs away. And then it's so Luke gets a call that it's Creepy Connie and then runs away. But it's revealed. Anyway, was there anything that you didn't... Was there anything... What was your favorite line from the movie? From the show? I think it was with, my favorite... Okay, my favorite line was when Connie, in a really terrible southern accent, tries to imitate Jessie. Or no, tries to do an impression of Jessie. Do you remember that?
Not really.
I'll show you that scene. But yeah, that was my favorite line.
Okay.
What was your favorite line?
I don't think I had a favorite line. She just kept you on her toes.
So
maybe when Luke was saying they gave her the name for a reason.
Yeah. So,
because Jessie was trying to describe that maybe Connie wasn't... What's the word? What is
creepy!
She? Creepy with a big K.
How do you think people get nicknames? So, would you tell people to watch this episode?
Well, I haven't seen the second episode of Creepy Connie, so knowing what the end is, I kind of want to see the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, in a series, because it's not... It takes story to story to story, and not just a separate story happening every single time.
And it doesn't feel like one of those... I think all TV shows have at least one of these per season. It doesn't feel like a filler episode.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I told you.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up.
Well, anyway...
So, if you do get the chance, and seen number 2 yet, I saw number 3, and then 1, so watching it like Star Wars movies, you're watching them out of order. So, we'll catch up and get that second one to you, and then you can listen to all 3 reviews.
Okay, until next time, I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider.
And I'm Kay, and we'll see you later.
And
bye.
Bye.